Welcome to the Celebrity channel. In this video, I am collaborating with my colleague Christina Rock from Wild Thistle Therapy to bring you a list of tools and strategies that you can use to help you cope with overwhelming feelings and anxiety related to this very unprecedented time that we are living in today. It is very important that during this time of this global pandemic and this time of social distancing and self-quarantine and all of that, that we are also focusing on our mental health and that we are doing things to help relieve some of the anxieties that we might be feeling and some of the uncertainties about what might happen once this whole situation blows over. So without further ado, I'm gonna turn it over to my colleague Christina so she can talk a little bit about what she's been doing with her family and what some of her clients are doing to help them cope.
Hi, I'm Christina from Wild Thistle Therapy. I'm very excited to be here with Winnie. I'm going to give you some tips on what we're doing right now and what we're using with clients to cope through the coronavirus. One coping skill that is great no matter what your age is journaling. Not only can this be a great way to help process and express difficult emotions, but it's also an amazing tool for documentation. As unwanted as the situation is right now, we are living through history, and writing down how we are feeling and what we're doing every day through this time will be something incredibly interesting to look back on in the future. Also, when you're using a journal, feel free to get creative. You can see I have an example here, and in this one, I've added a mandala to color in addition to just writing. You can add pictures, quotes, anything else that you think might be interesting, fun, or creative. Another helpful tool right now is to practice gratitude. I know that in the midst of a global pandemic, finding things to be grateful for can be difficult. However, I think because of this, it's especially important that we do so. So here are some questions that you can ask yourself to help practice gratitude. What is something good that happened to you or your family this week? What's an example of an act of kindness that you saw either in the media or in your community? What are 3 things that you're grateful for today? Maybe it's your health or extra time that you spent with your family. Research shows that practicing gratitude is one of the biggest impacts on lessening symptoms of depression. So it's very important that, as simple as this seems, we work on doing this every day. Going along with gratitude, we can also work to practice mindfulness. One of my favorite ways to do this is through meditation, but there are many ways that we can work to be more mindful. A few examples are practicing yoga, going outside and sitting in your backyard, or just taking a walk around your neighborhood as long as you're practicing social distancing. If you haven't already, check out the Headspace app. They have a free version or a free trial that you can download if you want to check it out before you pay for the monthly subscription. But this app is really cool. It has body scan courses, different meditations, simple daily exercise videos, and sleep casts if you're having trouble sleeping at night. So these are just a few of my favorite coping skills that I've been using both myself and with clients right now. I would love to hear any other ideas of what's been working for you, so please let us know in the comments below.
To add on to Christina's list, here are a few things that I've been doing and some things that my clients are doing to help them during this time. So whenever I'm working from home, I actually sit on a yoga ball instead of the regular office chair. And I have my yoga ball right here. I find that sitting on the yoga ball helps me sit up straighter, and that helps my back. And the bouncing movement that I can do on the yoga ball also helps, and I find that it helps me keep my energy levels up throughout the day. Along with movement, you can dance. I'm not a dancer myself. The only time that I dance is when I'm trying to throw it down with my toddler, because she's active and she keeps me on my toes, and she starts dancing whenever she hears music, and she looks at me and she wants me to do the same. So I dance with her. But I know there are a lot of you out there who can actually dance. So crank up the music, dance, move around, go outside, take a walk, go on a run. If you have workout equipment at home, definitely make sure that you are doing that, because staying active is really, really helpful, and it helps with stress management, and it helps with managing anxieties during times like this. The other thing that I do is color, and I have my coloring book right here that I use. This is a faith-based coloring book, and it's been really helpful for me because throughout the book there are Bible verses that speak to me, and there are different motivational and inspirational messages in there. And so as I color, I can reflect on what I just read. If you're not a faith-based person, that is totally fine. There are a gazillion options out there for you to choose from. You can go on Amazon or any other bookstore where you normally get your books. And if you're into coloring, that is something that you can do. A lot of my clients color as well, and they do other types of artistic activities. Some of them crochet. Some of them have been going on YouTube trying to find DIY videos to teach them how to build boats and cars and houses and that kind of stuff. And that is very relaxing for a lot of people. So if that sounds like something that might be of interest for you, definitely check out those things. Another thing that I do to help me is pray and meditate. I do that in the mornings and at night. And I find that doing that really helps me to stay centered and focused on not only myself, but on my family. It helps me to be grateful and to think about positive things. Another thing that has been helpful for a lot of people, and for myself included, is keeping a schedule and making sure that you're still following a routine, especially for those of you out there who have kids who you are now homeschooling. Being able to have a schedule and continuing on with that routine might be really helpful to help you stay organized and help you stay focused, and that in turn can help you with managing being overwhelmed and feeling anxious. You can sing and you can listen to music. I love listening to music, so I do that a lot, and I sing along to the music and shake my head and kind of dance to the tune. So you can do that too. I love laughing. I love a good laugh. So at times I will go on YouTube to see if I can find something funny to watch, or I'll go on Netflix or Hulu to see if there's a comedy show on there that I can find to watch to make me laugh. The last thing that I want to share with you that I do a lot is using imagery and visualization. So if you look behind me, I have a framed puzzle of a beach, and sometimes, a lot of times actually, I will look at the puzzle and I will imagine myself being on the beach watching the sunset and sipping margaritas. And even if for just a few minutes, that helps keep me distracted and takes my mind off of what's going on in the world right now. So I would love to hear what you are doing during this time of social distancing, during this time of self-quarantine, and during this time of you trying to adjust to this new normal. What are you doing to help you cope with your anxiety and your overwhelming feelings? Drop us a comment below to let us know what you're doing, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching.